Hey guys, it's Rex with OEM with another service tip on these Kohler engines on our machines. The Kohler engines we've used on the Lightning, the Hurricane, and now the Derecho, and we're seeing some consistent problems coming in that is operator or your mechanics are causing this problem. It has to do with the air filter, replacement air filters that guys are throwing on these things. So let's take a look at what's going on and let's get into it pretty deep. Okay, so the air cleaner that is on this machine right now is the correct one. It's the one that we purchased through Kohler or someone that's selling us the correct one. Everything is tight. This does not move easily. It's not going to rock back and forth. The nut is tight. It's not loose. And so let's open this up and we'll get a look at what you should see when you open up one of these Kohler engine air cleaner covers. We're going to see that the air filter is mounted against the base. It's in contact with this sealing, I'm going to call this the pan, and then the nut is all the way down and it's touching the surface. It's not able to spin. Now whenever we take this loose, we're going to reveal what's inside here. There's a rubber gasket right here. So whenever you install the filter and you put the pan on top of it, this pan will sit and it will make contact with this rubber gasket. So if we go with that, it's already touching, and whenever we screw this nut on there, we're sealing up this entire system. We've got a rubber base touching the bottom. We've got a rubber base or rubber gasket touching the bottom of the pan. The pan is in contact with the filter and the nut's on tight, and we have enough threads to engage the nut on the bottom of the air cleaner cover. Okay, so this is the correct filter. It's 2.5 inches tall, and this is also a filter, has the same diameter. Everything's the same except this one here is 3 inches tall versus 2.5 inches tall. It does mate up to the bottom and it does mate up to the top. The pan fits in there really nicely. The problem we have with this is the pan does not meet up with this gasket here on the bottom. That's the first problem. The second problem is whenever you get the nut tight, there's not enough threads revealed to engage the plastic nut to retain the air cleaner cover. So it's never going to stay on there. It's going to rattle and it's going to move around. Not going to damage the engine, but it is going to not allow you to fasten this on. Okay, so the most recent thing that we found coming in is we found that some of our mechanics out there are running to their local supply house for an auto parts store, and they hand them a filter that does match the outside dimensions, matches pretty close to the inside dimensions, but it's too thin. See, this is the correct one. This one is 1/4 inch shorter. So if we put this filter in there and we push it on hard and we make this up, it touches the gasket, the pan is all in position. We have enough threads to engage for this, but if you take a close look, we've got an air gap right here that will allow dust to go in. Got a new filter and we've got a fairly good match on the size, but we've got a really big problem here that's going to cause this engine to fail prematurely because of all the concrete dust we're going to run through it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this short one out of here. Let's install the correct one. So everything screws on, everything fits tight, nothing's going to rattle, engine is protected properly with the correct air cleaner, and you are ready to go to work.